Hey there, everybody. It's Fred Thomas, and you are watching Rideable TV, the home of Frame and Wheel, 80 bikes, and all things bike. And I'm going to tour this Specialized Tricross frame set with Isaac Bassavoy, a bike mechanic out of Canada and California. But before I do that, I'm going to remind you that Frame and Wheel is the leading full-service provider of reselling services for cyclists, bike shops, bike companies, bike teams, and cycling-related nonprofit organizations. But you knew that. So I'm not going to repeat myself. You know where to find me if you got stuff that has to get sold. We're standing by to help you get that done. But anyway, enough of that. Isaac, when was the last time you saw a Specialized Sworks Tricross?
I think it was the first time I've seen one in person. They're pretty rare. Okay. They're yeah, I think this is what, 2008.
This is 2008. This is 2008. This thing just came in. I'd never seen one. I couldn't figure out whether it was a cyclocross frame or a gravel frame or.
Yeah, well, this is pretty much it's the precursor to, I believe it's the precursor to the Crux, okay. And this is pretty much the gravel bike before gravel bikes were cool. I think you can fit a monster of a tire in here. I think at least 40 millimeter. Might be able to go higher, but don't quote me on that.
Well, 40 millimeter, that's a gravel tire. And
yeah.
That'll, I mean, if you need anything wider than that, you should get a mountain bike.
Exactly. Yeah, you got a V-brake or cantilever posts here. So right. Not disc brakes, but they're a lot easier to set up. They're lighter.
They work fine too.
And yeah, they work just as great. In
you don't have to bleed the hydraulic fluid out.
Don't have to bleed your cables.
Yeah.
Got a DD30 bottom bracket here, really standard. Not going to have a hard time finding any parts for this bike at all.
Yeah. And what's going on with these Zerts? I mean, it sounds like a breath freshener, but
yeah. So it's basically little rubber inserts in the frame. Mm-hmm. So you got some in the seat stays right here and in the fork. Yeah. So these help just dampen out some vibrations. It's not going to replace full suspension or anything like that, but you'll definitely feel it. Makes the ride a little bit smoother.
And if you're running 40 millimeter tires and you've got Zerts, you might even fall asleep at the handlebar. You spend a lot of time working on S-Work or Specialized bikes in California, and what's going on with the S-Works? I mean, it's channeling the Skunk Works, which is where the defense industry made SR-71s, all the stuff like that. So is it the same thing, or what's going on?
S-Works is basically the pinnacle of performance of Specialized. If you see S-Works, it's some of the best stuff they make. Okay. On most S-Works bikes, you're getting nicer materials. So if you were to compare this to the standard carbon Tricross, so you're getting a lighter frame. It's going to be stiffer.
Right.
And you get that cool S-Works logo.
Yeah, okay.
Up there.
So I see. It's the way they brand the sort of the higher level of
this is going to be top of the line.
Yeah. All right.
Performing.
Yeah. Now I know. Well, this. What else can we say about this frame? I mean, it's a 56 centimeters, so it's going to suit someone your height. You're about 6 feet, right?
About 5'10". So
5'10",
kind of 5'10" to 6 foot, right about there.
Right. That sounds right. The effective top tube is 55 centimeters. Head tube is 15.5 centimeters. It weighs in at 1.9 kg or 4 pounds and 5 ounces. And the seat post diameter is 27.2 millimeters. You need a clamp for your front derailleur, or maybe you don't. Maybe you can run it one by now.
One by the way.
That's right. Who needs a front derailleur? Well, right on. Well, that's great. Isaac, any other observations that we should point out?
So nice thing about this, it's not quite a cyclocross race bike. You do have some mounts here for a rear rack. Yeah. You've also got fender mounts up front here. Right. So perfect for commuting, riding in wet conditions.
That's right. In fact, when it came in as a bike, and it was set up just like that. The previous owner had fenders, and he was using it for commuting.
Definitely a great commuter bike if you want to haul your groceries in farmer's market or riding in the rain, of course. Don't want to get your clothes wet.
Yeah, no, that's a great use for it. Well, right on. If this frame set speaks to you, you can find it on the Frame and Wheel eBay store. We ship free. We ship 1 business day. And if you got any questions about it, just send us a message through the store. All righty, Isaac, thanks for joining the show, making the show that much more interesting. Right on.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Bye now.